I'm alive, for you I'm awake. Uh, so today we asked the all-important question, is anyone out there? Clint is out there. Hey, bro, when you make those walking sticks, can you make mine a shillelagh? It's an Irish joke. Clint might get it, but the rest of the internet will probably not get it. Clint, you know what? Yeah, I'll work on that for sure. I've been waiting to learn how to make a shillelagh. I'll make it out of an oak burl. I think technically, if it's out of oak, it's not technically a shillelagh, but that'll work. Pishi says, "Hi, Papo." What does that mean, Pishi? Or, yeah. Say hi to Bear. He's being very cuddly today. He says, "Yes, nom 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 nom. You taste less human." And then he boogers on me. Pishi, we need you to get monetized. Yeah, I know. I'm working a minimum of 6 shifts this week. It sucks. Clint Gage, I unfortunately can't afford black thornwood. I've looked into it for some of my knife handles before that stuff expensive. The hardest wood we have around here is red oak. Yeah, Clint, you don't have to make a shillelagh. I mean, just making something is always going to be worth it. Fade, I worked 32 hours Saturday, Sunday. What is it you do again, Fade? You're a security guard. Should have figured. Patton Smith, how much you weigh? I weigh 350 pounds. And dropping. Yeah, I currently have a split weekend. Beautiful cat says, "Hi." I'm going to say hi with another beautiful cat. This is my this is my Berry Bear, son of Wolfie Wolf. Edgo949C, my ding ding is red. Sounds like a personal problem. Clint, technically I'm still working, guys. I don't quite work until my friend goes to sleep. You know, Clint, you could say what I'm doing is working, but I'm more just spending quality time with Bear. Beautiful Cat says, "Hi, I'm Beautiful Cat," and Bear just stuck his butt in my face. Smegma, hey man, how's the Libya doing today? Your mom didn't tell me, bro. Clint definitely is a beautiful cat. Yeah, you should see his mom. Oh, she is just exquisite. And her niece, Mistopheles. Which one's that up there? I can't tell. Ugh. This was one of those days. Nothing particularly bad happened. It was just, you know, work. Someone left the door open. I already told Clint a little bit about this story. Somebody left a door open, and a homeless man wandered in and asked me for water. And my first question was, how did you get in here? He goes, well, the door was open. And then he just takes off. And it just so happened there was a bottle of water, unopened water on the desk. And I grabbed it and I actually ran after him and gave him the bottle of water. Because it wasn't his fault somebody left the dang door open, was it? And I mean, the homeless line the streets of Los Angeles. It is just murder out there. I drive home and I drive to work and the sun's out, and there are these piles of garbage everywhere. And then I drive home and there are these little fires. I don't know if the homeless are trying to heat up their lives or just burning things for light, but that's what they do. Fade to Clint. I bought a really nice blackthorn shelag walking cane from Francis McCary. Clint wants to make his own, though. Tristan. Hey, Richard. What's up, Tristan? I was streaming and my internet just started an outage at me and my neighborhood. Yeah, it's been a thing lately. I think the tap went out. If you mean the tap as in your water, that would really suck. Rachel Brittany trying to be nice got me outraged. It happens. Rusty Dog, good day. Good day, Rusty. What tried to kill you today in Australia? I don't know why I'm so. Well, yes, I do know why I'm so dang tired. Because I have an illness. Makes me tired. Rusty, 3:52 p.m. here. So nothing's tried to kill you yet? Is there like a 4 o'clock curfew for killing? Things trying to kill you in Australia? Rachel, Brittany, does anyone ever think about their actions before they make the choices to look at a person as a threat? Oof. They are a threat to themselves. Yeah, Rachel, I mean, it's easy to be defensive, particularly now. I mean, they say that a hyper independent nature is a result of trauma. Rusty Dog, not here. So, Rusty, what was the last thing that tried to kill you in Australia? And when did that happen? Like yesterday? The day before? I mean, was it a snake? Was it an alligator? Was it a spider? I mean, can't be anything as horrible as my sister because she's not in Australia. But Rachel Brittany. Their trauma does not give them a right to be pissed off at someone who's never done anything to them. Rusty Snake 5 days ago. Yeah, Rachel, I'm not giving an excuse. I'm giving a reason. I mean, sometimes people do stupid things for no good reason, and that's true. And I don't know the situation you're talking about, so I don't know why this person got defensive. It's just not within my bailiwick at the moment. Shkamoopy, hey dude, finally able to tune in on a live stream. Love your videos. Thanks, Shmoopy. I mean, I'm doing an early one today because this is the time I have. Rusty Dog, Spider 7 days ago. Paul, Rusty! Rachel Brittany, what should a female do to tell someone they love them? Hurting them isn't the way. Uh, I'm tempted to make a dirty joke there. Rusty says, "G'day, Paul," and Paul says, "BJ." Rachel Brittany, giving someone fellatio isn't love. That was actually not what I was thinking, but good suggestion. Look, Rachel, we as people are complicated animals, you know? Some would argue the most complicated animals there are. And it's like, I have a friend, I guess you'd call her a friend, and I was working on some YouTube shorts, and I ran across this quote about God using broken things, you know. We need a broken earth to give forth wheat. We need to break bread in order to nourish ourselves. So I sent her a copy of the quote, and she was quite enamored with it. And her take on the subject was, yeah, you really understand me. Sometimes showing people understanding can be very powerful. Rachel Brittany, we aren't complicated. People make things complicated because they believe stealing is their only power. Wow, that's bleak. Rusty Dog, how do you show a woman whose boss hand her a mirror? Yeah, Steve Ziegler. What's up, homie? Just getting another live stream, Steve. Tristan, yo, the internet is back. Steven Ziegler, how doing night, my brother? Hope you all is well. Steve, I forgot my bitter melon gourd tea when I went to work today. So I'm trying to make up for that, and I'm just groggy. My body shuts down without it, apparently. Everface 445 Love Mirrors. Yo, bro, how's it going? Hanging in there. Paul says, hey, Rachel. Steven Ziegler, not a coffee guy. I have to have my coffee black because I'm a diabetic. I was injured and apparently it screwed up my pancreas, something terrible. So yeah, I can have coffee, but the bitter melon gourd tea has a insulin analog. It helps me regulate my blood sugar. Rachel, if a woman gets your soul from a BJ, you're as weak as the ejaculation you shot. Um, Rachel, this is going a little far into the fellatio category for me. I was actually going to suggest a boob flash as a joke, but I mean, you're a nun, you're good, and you have a boyfriend. I am now very confused. John, sure, Rachel. Okay, guys, let's just stop talking about BJ's. All right, I don't want to think about a nun giving someone a BJ at this point. Okay, just that's weird. Tristan, I miss you, Richard. I'm always here, bro. I mean, Rachel Brittany, everyone likes TNA. Um, yeah. It's not how you express love. I will also have to say that. Depends on what you mean by love. We English speaking people, we have one name for love, but some cultures consider the love between a father and mother to be different than a love between mother and son, and so forth. So, do understand that when we say the word love in English, we are not giving the word credit. Rusty Dog, a bird crapped on my head last time I asked her out. Okay. John, love is a heavy word. Rachel Brittany, love used to be something I looked forward to. Now I don't need a boyfriend. I double click my own mouse better than any man. Ah! Rachel! That was dirty. Your own self is your boyfriend. Okay. I once heard that Emma Watson was in a serious relationship with herself. And I mean, I have to say, I 100% get that. If I were Emma Watson, I might be in a serious relationship with myself too. Paul, good luck, Rachel. You know, we can't take ourselves too seriously. Rachel Brittany, there isn't a way to change my minge. Oh dear. Yes, you can't change your minge. Paul, Rachel loves robots. This just went. Lowell thought that was a typo. Um, Minge is British slang for the lady bits there. Okay, this is getting weird. Rachel, do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Just if it makes you happy, then it can't be that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Ugh. I'm out of fluid and I'm down to ice. Rachel Brittany, laughing at the irony of drama. Testics? Liquid diet. Hi, Richard. What are you drinking tonight? Bitter melon gourd tea. Besides ice. Well, it was bitter melon gourd tea. Rusty Dog. I chew ice. You know, liquid diet. Do you brew your own bitter melon gourd tea? Yes, I do. I do. I make it hot and then I pour it into a jar and then I chill it. And also I make ice out of bitter melon gourd tea. Rachel Brittany, I had better orgasms when I was playing D&D with my buds. Okay. Um, I normally played an orc in D&D. Rusty Dog brews his own urine. Tristan, Richard, the fly trap I will recommend is made by Bug Band. They work extremely well. Add them to your wish lists. Okay. If we get the transit back. Okay, Tristan, do you mean the ones with the the ones with the chain, the ones that are plastic bags, or what? It's a jar with two packets next to the blue lid. Okay. Alright. That one, Tristan? Because that's an outdoor trap. Paul says beer run. Rachel, Brittany, some of the Rusty Dog, your middle name reminds me of a bus. What? Yes, 100% those. I know they are outdoor, but they work the best I've ever seen. Okay. They are added to my list. For those of you who don't know, I have a Amazon wish list. And if you wanted to, for example, buy me kitty treats to feed my kitties on live, you could do that. Rachel Brittany, the bus had me a memory I don't speak of. Paul, best taco spot in LA. Wish I knew, bro. Tristan, man, I peaked at 14 views today, and they may internet crash. I'm so mad, man. How is work? I have been picking up overtime. When I get paid, I will send them to you, buddy. Dude, I could buy them myself. Don't worry about that. Rusty Dog, I flew to Canada and my arms are tired. Paul, Rachel loves buses. Rachel, buses don't love me. It's a lady Severin type of thing. Rachel, I mean, I'm glad you're here letting us know and hopefully taking the edge off the pain of whatever happened. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I mean, you sound like a fun enough person. Um, Tristan, man, I didn't realize you're almost at 1.2K. You're flying, dude. Yeah. Rachel Brittany, all these apologies I have ahead of me. Ugh. Thank goodness I don't overbook. Paul, lol, Rachel, it's obsession. Love me or hate me. Rachel, it might help if you told us what was going on. I mean, we're all friends. Well, most of us are friends here. I can't really say what's going on. I mean, it looks like you're having guy trouble, or girl trouble. Things happen. Christian, when was your car accident? It was 6 years ago now. Should have killed me. Rusty Dog, what's black and yellow and goes zoob zoob, a bee flying backwards? John, Rachel, is you an actual nun? Paul, Rachel is a man addicted to robots. Rachel, I don't do the boys, I like men. John, glad you're here. Yeah. Yeah, I've told this story at least 100 times. I was on duty at a storage facility when one of the other guards asked me to help him change a tire. And he forgot to set his parking brake. So I was jacking his car when it shifted and fell and hit me. And sent a shockwave through my abdomen. So it's like the car hit me on my left side, but the bruise was on my right. Because the shockwave created shear stress when it came off of my spine. So, I didn't take time off. In fact, I didn't even see a doctor for a couple of months when I fell a second time at work and hit the bruise. And, I ballooned up to a 100 or 415 pounds. I was unable to stand for more than, say, 7 or 8 minutes without feeling a lot of pain. And Rachel Brittany, do you need a nurse? No, I'm just suffering through it. I'm recovered quite a lot. It was 6 years ago. Okay, but Rachel Brittany, I'm more of a doctor. Can't help you until the nurse figures out what the problem. Yeah, the truth is I'm recovering. I've lost 65 pounds. I'm coming back, but it's a slow, laborious process. You have to understand. And it's not helped by the fact that I have a pretty heavy workload, you know. I mean, I'm looking at going to work 10 times a week, you know, or more. So it's not fun. And I'm out of fluids. And I'm thirsty because one of the things that happened from the car accident was I wound up becoming diabetic. Rachel Brittany, my fiance some time ago lost so much weight he couldn't keep me off of him. Okay. I've always been fat, though. I mean, you know, it's. Well, no, I haven't always been fat. I was skinny when my mother was alive. And I had a pool. And I was in that pool almost every day. And then it was an above ground pool and the side rusted out and it flooded my backyard. And we never got another one. And I became very sedentary. Okay, guys, it looks like we're slowing down here. I mean, should we keep doing this? Because, I mean, I'm kind of talking to myself at this point. Rachel Brittany, like Naomi Malone type of way, she went down on him underwater. You got a dirty mind. I mean, I kind of like that, but Tristan Smith, yeah, man, I talk to myself on stream all night, every night. Haha. Rachel Brittany, facts. Tristan, it's fun. Rusty Dog, my dog just ate a fly. Rachel Brittany, lived it, I know. Or I'd know. Okay, I mean, I had an interesting experience at work the other day. Tristan, what made you want to motivate yourself to clean up? Honestly, the fly infestation is just driving me nuts. It's really hard to make videos. I mean, I've always wanted to clean up my life. I've been successful at times, and then I've had terrible times. Rachel Brittany, not everyone is the showgirls female. Between Crystal and myself, we got it covered the way we play. Who's Crystal? Anyway, I was working in a building with these really practically nude cocktail waitresses. And I normally don't see them because they work upstairs and I'm guarding downstairs. But the other day, I ran across one, and she gave me that come hither look as she walked away. And she was wearing a thong. And I'm sitting there thinking, this woman just looked at me and said, I'm sexy and I know it. I don't think she was interested in me. I think she was just happy that she was being sexy. But then her job is to be sexy. So maybe it was that I was the one guy that wasn't going to creep on her while she was being sexy. I don't know. Rusty Dog, I picked my nose too much and I'm stupid now. That must have been some real nose picking. Rachel Brittany, Lady Sovereign, as I know it, she says a little bit of shh is a homeless thing. Been a while since I recorded that. You know, Rachel, I'm kind of confused at the moment. You know, maybe I'm just tired. A little bit of brain fog going on there. Also, my computers are not feeling great either. Rachel Brittany should be. It's not like you know who Melanie C from Spice Girls actually. Oh, a Spice Girl, yeah. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Tristan Smith, what happened at work? What didn't happen at work? Rachel Brittany, don't tell them either. Rusty Dog, I want a pickle. Rachel Brittany, Dolores said it sucks. Well, you know, on the one hand, you don't want to meet a person that sucks, but you always want to meet a woman that sucks. Tristan Smith, you said you had an interesting experience. Yes, I had an interesting experience with a woman wearing a thong. Those are often interesting experiences. Tony Jimenez, so what's the topic here? We were just discussing work, and earlier we were discussing the correct material from which to make a shillelagh. Rachel Brittany says, must have been my... Pishi, bona no knowing. Rusty Dog. Down came the mountains, down came the grass, down came the people sliding on there. S211, if I eat enough bacon, can I actually turn into Kevin Bacon? No. No, you just turn into a corpse. Rachel Brittany, what's up, Carol? Ugh. I have more water. Water. Rachel Brittany, no one else has a Carol. Eat Brittany time. Rusty Dog, I hope not, because I just ate Timothy Bottoms. Rachel Brittany, we're made of mostly water. Yes. Tony Jimenez, I remember you saying your brother-in-law was from Riverside. Yes. He is from Riverside. He is a redneck, and he's blind in one eye. And regardless of what gender you are, if you're sleeping with my sister, you are the gayest thing on earth. She kept saying how she was going to get him pregnant. You know, I mean, Tony Jimenez, ja ja ja. Rachel Brittany, been through that. Helen Keller. Rusty Dog, my sister-in-law comes from the gutter. Well, my sister's the devil. I mean, she farts and the gates of hell open and demons come flying out and steal children. Or are those just her hemorrhoids? I mean, you know how Godzilla's been bulking up in his recent movies? Yeah, he's preparing to fight my sister. Rachel Brittany, don't tell them about moi. You're not the devil. Rusty Dog, if my dog was any cuter, he'd be me. Okay. Tony Jimenez. Dang, your sister must be a special character, lol. You have no idea. Rachel Brittany, you'd only find out if you like cake. You know, Tony, my sister used to live with me, and one night rare occasion I was actually home, and I heard my brother-in-law screaming. Rachel Brittany, bake a fresh cake every chance. No one eats right, though. Anyway, so I hear my brother-in-law screaming. He's just screaming, Jesus Christ, woman! And apparently, because I found him sleeping on the couch in the morning, apparently my sister had farted him out of the bedroom. Rusty Dog, a baker made extra cake because he needed the dough. Tristan Smith, what's your favorite drink? A Russian rocket. Rachel Brittany, he would move away from me. Tristan Smith, coffee or Pepsi? Huh? Rachel Brittany wouldn't. Tristan, water, says Rusty Dog. I just got some wild cherry Pepsi cream soda. Rachel Brittany, the things I've done, the places I've done them in or out. Tony Jimenez, whoa. Releasing the demons, that would have been an immediate divorce after farting someone to death. You know, look, my sister told me that my brother-in-law leaves 3 spots of blood on the sheets every night. One from his head, one from his butt, and one from his feet. Okay. That's how nasty he is. So on the one hand, man, do you have to be nasty to fart that out of bed. But on the other hand, I mean, I think nasty's his thing. I mean, The mouth, I understand. He had an exploded tooth. The feet, that's a little harder to understand. Apparently, it was a fungus. But the butt. I stopped my sister at that point because I just didn't want to hear it. Generally speaking, whenever that woman brings up anything rectal, you're like, ah, no, 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 stop talking, stop! Rachel Brittany, best time he had was when I had been monthly introducing. Well, isn't that special? I'm not sure Rachel is having the same conversation the rest of us are having. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm feeling pretty wasted right now. I'm gonna have to have a lie down. I don't know what. I think it's probably I just didn't have my bitter melon gourd. I'm gonna have to let it kick in, so I'm gonna have to leave you folks. So this one's gonna be short. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm Richard.